I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong.
Now we'll never get that detonation code. There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table.
Word has it. We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparation.
My show, huh?
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the Chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later.
So, this is home. Are you ready now, my brother?
Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow. Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him. Come on, fly.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lochner, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid?
It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China. Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
Yeah, I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the hot bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox Die vaccine in our...
Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she...
And they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
Yeah, will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior, he's a politician. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldier's brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that. And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this bitch. I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not
Outer heaven.
us. You're not worried about the PAL being overridden.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman?
Liv. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the
3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only
bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you. Snake! Did you like my son's weapon at your own
Master.
so I could manipulate you more easily? And you performed quite well, although the boys at the Pentagon are probably sad. Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your just. It was all just a diversion. The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus. That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome Vector to spread Foxstar. They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily. What? We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Foxstar's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Foxstar's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Foxstar vaccine to my list of White House demands. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Foxstar, but Ocelot, myself, and you could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you. That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? I'm the one Father chose. Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior. And now, me brother, you killed our father with your own hands. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him! Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is in code... Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Snake, I'll crush you in... Sleeping late as usual, a snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to more the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly... They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was... You and I aren't his only children. The genome soldiers, they too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices. Human experiments! Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information. In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. New generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory. Soldiers, you can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, Look live a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a... No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss. We're almost out of time. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details... There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the... You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is... Do you see this? If you win, you might still be able to save her. If you cross... At this height, it will kill even you.
It's not over yet!
Oh.
Snake! Snake!
No stealth bombers in sight.